Hi, I'm Joan Strand. I'm a jewelry artist here in Chestertown, and I'm here in my studio on Cannon Street today. When I retired about 10 years ago, I knew I wanted to do something creative. When I was working, I just didn't have time to pursue very much in the creative area, so I knew I wanted to do something. And I started taking a lot of different classes. I took watercolor classes and pottery classes. I even took a blacksmithing class. But I also took some jewelry classes, and I really enjoyed them and decided that's what I wanted to pursue a little bit further. I think I moved in maybe 6 years ago, something like that. So I've been here for a while. There are many things I like about this studio. It's got nice high ceilings. It has nice light with skylights and track lights. It has room for all of my equipment. When you make jewelry, you always have to get one more piece of equipment. So I really like that I have room to do all my work, which is important. Most of my jewelry is made from sterling silver. So I buy sheets of sterling silver. You can see these here. And what I do, and I also sometimes use wire for various things in my jewelry projects, but what I do is I decide what shape I want something to be. I then either cut it out using metal shears, or I use a jeweler's saw if it's a more intricate design. Sometimes I texture the metal. I have something called a rolling mill, which I can put textures through to put on the metal. I have a variety of different hammers that I can use to texture the metal. After I've cut out a piece of metal that might be an earring, then you have to file the edges and shape the metal a little bit. So you kind of have to have a plan before you start, because you're starting with basically a blank slate that you're going to turn into jewelry. I do use stones, so sometimes I use semi-precious stones, which I can set with a bezel onto a back plate made of silver. Sometimes I use smaller stones, which you can set into earrings. You can either make the small bezels that those stones go into, or they actually have some pre-made bezels for the very small stones that you can use. The best way to contact me is through my email address, which is jspres@yahoo.com. I will be here. I will not be here on the 22nd, but I will be here on October 23rd, October 29th, and October 30th. And I'll be here, I believe it's 10 to 5 on those days. I like that people come in and ask you questions. I think it's fun when people want to know how you do what you do, and get their ideas. They tell you where they've been and things that they like about jewelry that they've seen or bought in the past. And so it's a good opportunity to have interaction with people who are interested in your work. People want to come in, they want to know why I have a moose and a wolf.